Good morning. Another decent surf running this morning. I'd like to put some pieces of information together that might help you in your life, because it's certainly helping me. When you read all the great books on the mind and how the mind works and how we change our lives and law of attraction, it all comes back to imagination, how we use our mind to imagine what we want. Good morning, Heather. And when you go into goal setting or visualization, the engine, the powerhouse, is when we get it into our subconscious mind and get into our feelings. So we think about what we want, then we go to the feeling place of already having it, so existing as if it happens in our life. And I was reading a meditation the other day which I found really interesting to connect with this, and you might like to use this. So you have your goal, you think it through, you go to how you'll feel, you start imagining you're in that space, and then in your quiet time you use your imagination and you imagine you're just standing, or you can stand to do this, and shafts and beams of silver light come down and start to surround you, and they form this web around you which builds or gives solidifies that goal. Then from that you see a bridge being built out in front of you, and you build that bridge with the silver beams, and it goes off to where you want to be, to where your goal is. And do that for about 3 days, so you really strengthen it, really build it in. And it can take 5 minutes. I was actually sitting here a couple of minutes ago and just playing with it, and it's a lot of fun. And then build that bridge to where you want to be, and when you're ready, walk across it. So it's and I was just playing with it. Would you, after you've walked across it, would you destroy the bridge because you're in the new world and you never look back? I'll leave that bit for you to decide. But with imagination, with goal setting, with changing your life, it's making the decision, it's being willing to change, it's going to the feeling space of it and finding the really positive, constructive, the very best, and then having faith and belief and hope, and just staying totally focused. There's like no plan B. It's like when the Templar Knights went into battle in the Crusades. Once their banner flew, they did not leave. Even if it meant death, they would not leave the field of battle until their banner came down. So it's a fairly useful approach. We don't need to do it in a warlike way, but it's staying focused on what we want, where we're going, and how we choose to live our lives. And it moves us past our fear, or our fear and pain body. Because a lot of people are carrying trauma right now. A lot of people have got pain from the past, even pain from the future, or pain from the now. We're living in interesting, dangerous times. But the beautiful side of it is every mistake, everything that appears like a negative in our lives, when we work with it, when we really dig into it, there's a beam of hope in there somewhere. There's something we can do better. Sometimes a mistake's just going, oops, that didn't work. Like turning right at the lights when you should have turned left. Well, some people do get in a panic about it, but basically you just make a correction. When you hand greater issues in your life over to your subconscious, it has ways of working we do not understand. So there's so many opportunities, so many solutions out there that our little left brain, conscious brain, just can't get hold of. And then you'll be talking to someone, or something will happen, and bang, you're on the path to where you need to be. So enjoy this morning. You know you're amazing. We're all gods or goddesses. Some of us are still denying it and still pushing against it, but the power of the universe is within us. Are we going to unlock it, or are we just going to let it stay frozen until next time we come back? Cheers, everyone.